welcome back to Good Day State Line. It's Monday, which means it's time for Let's Try It. Tonight, our guest is Paul from Project First Rate. We're going to try this cloth and bristle cleaning product. How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Good. So before we get to cleaning, because I don't think it's going to take that long, tell me a little bit about, why now is the perfect time you wanted to come talk to our viewers.
Sure, so we have our Building and Construction Trade Career Expo. It's taking place tomorrow through Thursday of this week. And so we just wanted to let the community know, invite them out to attend, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, so if anyone doesn't know what Project First Rate is, tell us a little bit about it, because it could be anything.
Yeah, I get a lot of questions about that.
Yeah.
Sure, so we represent our region's tradespeople and our region's union contractors, and so basically labor and management comes together to put on things like this expo, do career promotion, communications, community service, all sorts of stuff, bringing both sides together to work for the common good.
So who is the expo for?
The expo is primarily focused for high school students, but we also have adults. We have community groups like the Housing Authority, Goodwill, bringing people in. So it's really for everyone. Anyone who's interested in exploring careers in construction, apprenticeship programs can come out, but the bulk of the participants will be high school students.
So how many different vendors, is the right word?
We have like a dozen trades.
Okay.
Yeah, so each booth, each activity is going to be operated and managed by a local trade union in their apprenticeship program. So you're going to have people who have been in the field, who are responsible for the training themselves. So it's the best people to talk with if you are interested in these careers.
Yeah, and apprenticeship is so much bigger of a word than internship.
Yes, it's an alternative to a four-year university program. So it's got classroom instruction, on-the-job experience, working and learning from your peers. It's really a true alternative to a four-year program.
Yeah, I feel like anyone I've known who's gone through an apprenticeship program, it's like, wow, that's so much more than just sitting around and learning.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually
a little bit more fun than a classroom setting,
All right, so speaking of doing, let's do some cleaning. So this company, Cloth and Bristle, sent this to us saying that they're a Black-owned and women-owned all-natural cleaning company. They wanted to send us a sample of this non-toxic household cleaner #1. So it must be the first kind they ever made. Okay, so here's what we need to do. I'm gonna have you try it over there with this little, I literally used like lime drink ingredients.
Okay.
Throw it out here. Okay, so what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to squeeze a quarter-size amount onto the surface. So go ahead. I don't think there's like a thing, is it? Maybe there's like
a little.
Yeah, it's fine. We got plenty of time. It's Monday. All right.
It's like a lotion.
All right, so like quarter. Okay, perfect. Then wet a brush, sponge, cloth, or a small toothbrush.
Okay.
Now I want you to scrub this, Paul, in a back and forth motion. It smells clean. I will have to say, maybe like we should also try one of these other previous stains. Like that, there's
there you go.
Doesn't it smell familiar? It smells like men's cologne.
It has a strong smell.
It's nice though, it smells clean. Now you're supposed to rinse and repeat. Really putting you to work here.
Yeah, I guess so.
Do you sometimes think it's fun to clean with a toothbrush? I totally love it. There's something about it.
It's been a long time since I've cleaned with a toothbrush, I gotta be honest with you.
You're not cleaning your bathroom floor with a toothbrush?
No. I don't know what I cleaned, but hopefully it's cleaner than it was before.
Oh, I'm sure it was. Yeah, we spill a lot up here. Okay, now we're supposed to buff with a dry cloth. Oh, you know what? Let me real quickly just take some of this, because this is actually dirty. Did you see that? It was like real dirty up there. Like old dirty. Okay, I think it's gone. Did you see that? I think that looked pretty good. I never follow the directions when I clean things, do you?
No, I just kind of throw it on there.
I'm actually gonna read this. Huh. It turns out when you follow directions on stuff, they actually work.
Yeah.
It does. So tell us, why you love your job so much, what you actually do with Project First Rate.
Sure. So I was excited about this opportunity when I took this job because I come from a working class background. My dad was a car mechanic for 20 plus years, and so it's a job where you're really putting your body on the line. But in a lot of the places in our area, you don't have a pension, you don't necessarily have good health care. And so it's really meaningful for me to go out, talk with schools, talk with adults, just talk with anyone who might be interested in getting a career, building a career where you're actually getting a fair wage for it. Granted, hard work, stuff that's tough, you're out in hot or cold weather, etc., but you're actually going to be able to retire and have a pension and have all the stuff that you want to have a sustainable life. So what I get to do is just go out and talk about that, promote that, just meet with students, meet with individuals, adults who are just thinking about switching their career, and it's awesome. It's very rewarding to me to help people maybe get some information that will lead them to that next step on that path to get something that will really be meaningful for them.
And when we're talking about all these groups that are going to be at your expo, they're probably not all in the same category of work, are they?
No, so you could have anyone from being an operating engineer, right, in the kind of the cockpit control panel of a large heavy machinery, to someone who's a painter, you know, just painting, right? So, and everything pretty much in between. Some indoor work, electrical work, some, you know, HVAC type of work that's going to be indoor, to doing concrete work, doing painting outside, doing carpentry work. So there's a little bit of everything, but it's all, you know, involved with the construction field.
All right, so remind us where the expo is and how we can be a part of it.
So it's going to be at the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Training Center in Rockford, 4525 Boeing Drive near the airport. Again, from this Tuesday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 3:30 p.m.
Do we need to register ahead of time?
Individuals do not need to register. You're able to come out. The only thing is we have a break from about noon to 1, so don't come in that window. But other than that, you can come anytime and come be part of the activities.
Awesome, and thank you so much for coming
Thank you,
tonight,
Michelle.
Paul. If you want to try out Cloth and Bristle for yourself, I'm gonna take this home. Sorry, if you wanted it. I'm taking it home.
Really
you can head to clothandbristle.com to get some for yourself. Your fan of the week question is next. It's all about animals. We'll be right back.